Hey, Sarah,
Hey, Derrickson.
I have an idea.
What's up?
I want to watch a movie.
Oh my God.
I want to watch a movie and I want to talk about it.
I love watching movies.
Do you?
Is it
Okay.
going to be
I want
a
to
Disney?
watch Hercules because you think it's good and I think it's stupid and I think that'll be fun.
Would you listen to him? He's making the story sound like some Greek tragedy.
Actually, that's you, I think, because you're making a big deal out of it. All right. So, Fresh Baked, here's what we're going to do. Sarah and I are going to do a little audio commentary for y'all. We are going to watch Hercules, and we're going to cue you guys so that you can listen to our commentary while you're watching the movie as well. Does that sound like a good idea?
I think that sounds like a good idea.
And worst case scenario is you get to watch Hercules, which isn't so bad, right?
Right. That can't be that bad.
Well, maybe for me.
You're gonna love it.
All right. So here's what we're gonna do, Fresh Baked. I'm gonna count it down. You guys go. Hey, I'll give you a second. Pause the video if you have to. Go get your copy of Hercules. It's on Netflix. You can find it there. Get your DVD, your Blu-ray, or whatever, and you got to get it queued up to the very beginning of when they do the whole blue castle thing. The little intro. All right, that's where we're gonna start it off. Okay, Fresh Baked, go cue it up.
Okay, you're going to press play in 3, 2, 1. The little white thing just went behind the castle. Good.
This is all so unscientific, isn't it, Sarah?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Hercules. This movie this is not one of their best efforts, in my opinion.
Yeah, but there's a lot of opinions against you, I have to say.
I'm to understand. Yes, it came after what, Little Mermaid and Aladdin and Lion King, and then they're like, oh, we've got something here. This is when they started to force feed us like Hunchback and Pocahontas. I thought Pocahontas was a little force fed too.
I can agree with that. I do understand that because as a little kid, those weren't like on the top of my favorite. I still enjoyed them, but
yeah,
that was probably me as a kid understanding. Oh, these are force fed.
Hey, do your bit right here.
Oh, the muses. Okay, how can you not love Hercules just for the muses? Look at that. Look at that.
What a sassy lot.
Yeah, I already missed it. We talked through my talking part.
Ever.
It was a nasty place. It was a mess wherever you stepped. Do you think that back in the day, like before we were around, that the earth really had crazy stuff happen like that?
What, Greek gods and Roman gods and stuff?
Yeah.
No, not at all. I don't believe in any kind of mystical crap at all. Nothing, no magic, no, nothing. I'm a party pooper when it comes to that stuff.
I'm kidding.
Yeah. No, I believe that, 5,000 years ago, we were just, making dinner on rocks, that we're doing the best we could. And I think part of the reason maybe that I'm not into this story as much as I might be is that I feel like we already know so much about Hercules, but then I guess we know a lot about the other characters. But I feel like Hercules is born on third base. I mean, I already know he's gonna be Hercules at the end. The movie's called Hercules, which is one of the greatest heroes of all time. I don't feel like there's no suspense for me.
Okay, maybe Disney's goal, without ever telling us, was kind of like the Maleficent movie, that we were just trying to like learn about the struggles of Hercules' life leading up to what became the Hercules that we all know.
See, I don't think of Hercules. When I think of Hercules, I don't think of his struggles or the 7 trials or whatever they're called. Is that what it was? 7 trials or something?
I believe.
Basically, the trials of Hercules, whatever.
Right.
I just know him as a demigod. That's the only way I see him. So I'm not really like here he is. He's born a god. I mean,
I'm pretty
whatever.
sure that we had an article back in the day on our website that I mentioned about wanting to live on Mount Olympus. Because
you did, yes. That was one of your favorite places to live. Yeah.
Yes, because look at that place.
It's pretty sweet.
Like,
it's pretty sweet.
It's like sweet marshmallows. Since Narcissus discovered himself.
Right. See, now these jokes, again, come on.
You laughed. You like it.
I laughed at you, actually. I don't know. I just, maybe it's just I don't see a story here. But then again, Hercules is a great story. You know, if I were to read it in literature class, it would be.
Well, okay, see, that's my point about this movie is that I don't watch this movie for the story. I watch it to, like, quote the whole thing, crack up at all the one-liners, and look at baby Pegasus. Look at baby Pegasus. So cute.
You know, this is kind of the beginning for me too, when they started hitting off the checklist items on how to make a Disney movie. You know, have a wisecracking sidekick and have, you know, the villain and the spiritual guide,
you have to start with the innocent baby version of the character.
Right, that too, yeah. So, you know, the formula begins here in a way for me.
Yeah, but baby Hercules is not that cute. Baby Pegasus is adorable.
Well, but yeah, he's the sidekick. The hero's sidekick is always adorable.
That's true. That's true. Yes, my favorite.
And here's another thing. I didn't like this Hades character at all.
Shut up. Shut up.
Yeah. I don't the what do you call it? The tension or the, you know, whatever it is supposed to be between Hades and
Hades and Zeus.
Zeus, yeah.
Like they explain why, the muses explain why there's so much tension.
Yeah.
In their little song that'll come up.
I don't know. I just feel like these guys are all so powerful, and yet they all seem so impotent at the same time. You know, like the same thing with Kingdom Hearts. Hades has a big role in Kingdom Hearts, the game, and I feel like he's pretty powerful dude. Why can't he affect any kind of, like, he should be able to do more than what he's done. He's not. He's weak.
I wish I played Kingdom Hearts enough to agree or disagree with that, because I don't know. If only. If there's one god you don't want to get upset, it's Hades. He ran the underworld.
I do like the underworld.
He was as mean as he was ruthless, and that's the gospel truth. I love that.
If I were sent to rule the underworld, I'd be pissed off too. How do you say that thing's name? Is it Cerberus?
Oh
no, or is that the Hydra? That's the Hydra, isn't it?
That's probably the Hydra, because I don't ever hear them say. Look at that place. How cool is the underworld?
Yeah, that's pretty badass right there.
Look at that.
Is that number 11 on your list of places to live? Is in the underworld?
Yeah. And these two are like literally my favorite. In fact, shout out to Michelle, because we are Pain and Panic together. Yeah.
Well, again, I didn't like these characters either.
No way, seriously?
Yeah, for real, yeah.
Because they're like,
again, I thought they were contrived, and I don't feel like they fit with Hades. Hades wouldn't suffer these two idiots. Like, Hades would have better minions than this.
Well, I think that Hades has been around for so long. This is just one of his many that he goes through. That's how I see.
But he doesn't use anybody else in this movie, and this is his biggest challenge, is defeating Hercules. You can do Hades. You can do better than Pain and Panic, man.
Yeah, but that's the point, Derrickson.
Yeah, I know.
He can't have it too easy, because then then there's no point. And
No, I get it. That's why I don't think there's a story here, because it should make sense. It's kind of like why I didn't like Big Hero 6 in a way, because the checklist items on that didn't serve the story well at all. Or vice versa. The inherent story with Hades versus Hercules is it doesn't lend itself to slapstick.
Well, if you're gonna get like serious about movies making sense, I think there's a lot of Disney movies, in my opinion, that are like, oh my god, nobody would actually do that, or like, you would have gotten over that by that point, or like, stuff like that.
No, it's true. I do. I let a lot go in a lot of other movies. So who knows?
No, I know. You know. I get it. Okay. Oh, you know we're not supposed to tell the future.
So what are these ladies doing now?
Okay, so they're the past, the present, and the future, and he convinced them to kind of give him like a sneak peek at the future, even though they're not supposed to.
And the planets are going to align to.
So the planets are going to align, and now he's able to let go all those like bad guys that Zeus closed up, jailed up, whatever you want to say.
Oh, in the underworld?
Right. So Hades is going to let them go, and it's going to just wreak havoc and cause chaos on planet Earth. But now they're telling him, hold on, because if Hercules fights, you will fail.
That's what it said just now, huh?
Yep. And cue the pissed off Hades. I'm fine. I'm cool. Pain, panic, got a little real for you. How do you kill a god?
Good question, Hades.
You can't. They're immortal.
Well, but he's a demigod, I thought.
No, he's an actual god. He was born a god to Athena and Zeus. They're gods, so he was born a god. So that's what he just asked them. Like, okay, so what do we do now? Because he's a god, right? He's immortal. So you make him mortal. So he's gonna send his little minions to do his work. Oh my God! Look at baby Pegasus.
Very poor choice again, I must say. If your whole world domination plan is up to pain and panic.
True that.
Come on, Hades. Come on.
Hey, but look at that sick bed that they sleep in. It was
I have a hard time imagining like these gods living a normal life.
I know. What's life like up there?
Right? I mean, do they make their own breakfast? Or does he just like snap his fingers, or how does that work?
What is breakfast? Like
right. Okay, so this is why I don't believe in stuff like this, because I can't comprehend a life where you're not, making your own breakfast in the morning.
Well, maybe gods don't need breakfast. Maybe they're just,
Then what are they living for?
I don't know.
Right? What is their role?
Too much logic for my brain, Harrison. I don't think that way.
I know. That gets in the way of me enjoying this movie. I'm positive.
Oh, look at one last drop.
It's like when I was thinking about Thor. Like, what does he do for money?
Well, that's why sometimes I don't know too much about the Marvel or the DC world, because some of it doesn't make sense to me. Like what you're saying right now, to me, I'm like, okay, well, what does so and so do? Just like that. Like, what do they do for breakfast? That doesn't make any sense to me. So I can understand. I get it, but I still appreciate it. I let my brain go. That's what I do.
I love this right here. This is great.
They're like,
Did you see what is it? Clash of the Titans?
No, I did not.
Yeah, skip that. It's the same story, but much less fun than this.
Oh. If it's good.
What was that mountain we just saw? Was that Olympus?
Yeah, that was Mount Olympus.
Oh, okay. Because it was awfully dark. I thought it was like sunny and 72 every day on Olympus.
No, because Zeus was pissed. He was pissed that somebody stole his son, so he was like all thunder and lightning.
Oh, okay.
He was sending all his crew to go look for his baby.
Got it.
Boop. Ooh.
Baby Pegasus.
Grow up from afar. I just want to hang out with the muses all day. The boy grows stronger every day, and that's the gospel.
I was about ready to wait for them to do the what was that? What was that swoop or oh god, what was that?
Like the ball and swoop that?
No, what am I thinking of? In Vogue or not In Vogue? Was it In Vogue?
I don't know. I don't know what you're thinking of.
Oh, to the internet. I think it's Swoop.
Oh, Shoop? Are you talking about Shoop
Swoop? Is that what I'm thinking of?
from Salt and Pepper?
Yeah, that.
Yep, Shoop, Shoop, Beru.
Yeah, that's. I was waiting for them to break out into that song just now.
Beru, Beru.
Once again, I just love live programming. This is great. I'm doing so well. Now, why is he scrawny?
Penelope is not amused. Because he has not reached his full potential yet. He's just like a young teenager, and he doesn't know anything about himself, and it's just been his, like, you know, poor parents raising him, so he's just like a young, skinny, strong little Herc.
Does he age like a mortal? Oh, that's right. He is mortal now, right?
Yeah, he's immortal now.
Okay.
He is immortal. Amortal.
Amortal, not immortal, right?
Yeah, he is amortal, but since he did not drink the last drop, then he still maintained all his godlike strength.
So he's still super strong and all that, even though he's not built like Schwarzenegger.
Right, but he doesn't know why he's super strong. He has no idea.
They call him Hercules.
Yeah, isn't that great? Because he is. Look at what he's gonna do. Look at him. Look at him. Hercules. Oh my god.
Oh yes. Wah wah.
And then wham! Oh my god, Hercules.
Hercules. Why I oughta. Yeah, see these kind of stories don't lend themselves to slapstick physical comedy, in my opinion.
I agree, but again, I'm gonna stick by I still love this movie, and I don't care.
Hey, I still love Kung Pao, so nobody's gonna talk me out of that.
Watch out! Oh my god, Hercules! Oh my god! Look at that mess.
What does that look like? That's a shape. Where have I seen that before?
Yeah, Hercules.
Nice catch. Yep.
Last straw.
You're adopted, Hercules. I just want you to know that. You're adopted.
Yeah. His dad's like, all right, we gotta talk. Can't control his strength. You keep that freak. Aw, that's not nice. Don't call him a freak.
Well, yeah. See, again, formula. You gotta knock Hercules all the way down before you, right? You gotta make him just the biggest piece of crap, you know, and then you can build him up. That's, you know, check item number 4.
Right. And look at even Hercules is like, dude, they're right. I'm a jerk, man.
Has there ever been a Disney like hero or main character that fit in?
No.
I can't think of any either. Like they're all misfits and, you know, awkward or weird, or they have some sort of odd ability that keeps them apart from the rest.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking of like all the movies I own, and nope. When they see my face, the voice keeps saying, this is where
Here's another thing. I don't like the music for this movie either.
I was just going to tell you right now, I'm going to let you know that you're going to have a lot of angry people for whatever you say negative about this song. There's so many of our muffins that I already know for a fact this is like their jam, and this like gets them through. Like, yeah.
No, I cannot. I do not like this music at all. It feels very like
this song. Out of what?
Oh, I was gonna say it's like somebody made it, out of an assembly line. Like they went to Disney again. It's canned. I don't know. They didn't try real hard.
Other songs, like a lot of the other songs in this film, I can understand what you're saying, but that one that he was just singing, like, because that one is about, I don't know if you ever listened to it, but that one's about not feeling like you belong and like just always feeling like there is a place where maybe you might belong, but you just have no idea where that is, and you dream of it. And like, I don't know about you, but I have felt that way for a very long time. So
it's funny.
What? Oh
yeah, I was just gonna say I would sing, or I would have those thoughts myself in reality, and then wondering there was a place for me, and I bet you feel the same way. And then we started Fresh Baked, and now I know where I belong.
Exactly.
Right?
That's where I was going with that. Like, so as cheesy as some of the songs in this movie are, which I can agree, they are cheesy songs, but I still know every word. But like, what he's going to keep singing right now is like, yeah, he's like, I'm on my way. I can go the distance. I don't care. Like, I'm going to do what it's going to take, and I'm going to just find my place one day. And like, that's how I feel about Fresh Baked. I totally feel like that's our place.
As long as no matter how long it takes, you got to keep looking.
Yeah, no matter what, like, to find where I belong, that's, to me, those are actual words that somebody took their heart and put on paper. That wasn't just a out of the can song. So yeah, in case you haven't caught on, Derrickson, his parents finally were like, yo, bro, you're totes a god. We just totally found you one day at a mountain. So
how do they know he's a god?
Because he was wearing the symbol of the gods. So like back.
Oh, like he had a driver's license that said God on it and gender or something.
It was like a magic band actually, but it had the symbol of the gods on it. So So
it's about to get down right here, and now Zeus is going to talk to him.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, hey, yo, why'd you leave me down here for like 18 years? And
That's what he's going to ask him. He's like, what's up, bro? You didn't want me? Like, what happened? This is the hello you gave your father?
My father's a giant 50-foot statue?
Like, imagine if Abraham Lincoln's statue just started talking to you and picked you up.
Well, I've already seen that. That was in some other movie, wasn't it?
Wait, seriously? Are you
the night at the museum or something like that. I thought, didn't he come alive in that, or I don't know? Oh, Smithsonian maybe. I can't remember.
I'm not sure. Yep, there you go. Why'd you leave me on Earth? Stole you. I can't, but you can. Do you have any true heroes, Derrickson?
Walt Disney.
There you go.
And Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse is like my role model for everything good and pure.
Right.
Like if I ever, what would Mickey do?
That's so funny. Today while I was talking to the girl at Sephora, some of the people on Periscope were like, Sarah, you're so nice to like associates and cast members and blah, blah, blah. And then I'm just like, what? Well, yeah, why wouldn't I be? Like, why would I be anything but nice to people? Isn't that how
that seems like an easy question, but it's boy, are we witness to the other side, aren't we?
I know.
Oh, here's Pegasus. He's all grown up now.
Yep.
And that's I love these movies where the hero goes through this situation where the plot of the story is revealed to them, and they just okay, got it. Like
Oh, all
this whole
right.
thing, like it doesn't phase them 1 second. In 30 seconds, he's out the door, ready to do his trials, and
Yep.
there's no sense of like what you talk about,
Oh, not at all. It didn't even take him much to accept, like, oh, you're my dad? All right, chill. What's next?
Oh, this flying horse is mine also? Cool. I know how to ride it and everything, too.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, oh, I can just take a flying horse wherever I want? Dope. Thank you. Ooh, look at the planets. They're almost aligned.
Tick-tock.
Uh-oh.
Here's another character I don't like.
Phil Atreides.
Yeah. Maybe it's just the casting. I don't know.
Do you not like Danny DeVito?
I don't, because when you hear Danny DeVito, you see Danny DeVito in your brain, right?
Oh my god, I know. Oh my god, I know.
And I don't ever believe that Danny DeVito could ever train a hero like Hercules. Like that's just not.
I completely
Come on.
know what you're talking about.
He's 4 foot, gross, and
Like the movie Matilda. I used to watch that movie all the time when I was a little kid. And,
oh yeah,
and that's her dad in that movie, Danny DeVito.
yeah.
So to me, Phil is Matilda's dad. Like that's what I'm picturing.
Really?
Like I can't even see Phil. I just see Matilda's dad talking.
So I guess yeah, Pegasus is what? Is he Sven? Is he very Svenish, don't you think?
Yeah.
Or is Sven Pegasus? No,
Well,
no, Sven didn't talk, did he?
No. Well, Pegasus Pegasus communicates the way that Sven communicates. Like it's not just an animal that's there. Like they're communicating with their buddy or whatever. And they always have like an opinion on things.
And this right here is the #1 reason why I don't like this movie.
What?
Because that horse cannot fit through that door. And
Oh.
he should never fit through that door. I don't believe you for a second, Phil. No, not for 1 second do I believe he trained Odysseus and all those other fools.
Yes, he did, Derrickson. You weren't there. You don't know.
Achilles.
But that slug and heel of his.
Good job, Phil.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Who do you think named all the stars then, Derrickson?
Well, they did, but you can still name a thing, and that doesn't make it real. If you're talking about like, what do you call it? Whether or not I believe in Greek gods and stuff and Roman gods.
Who did name all of our constellations? Like, how long ago were the constellations named?
Thousands of years ago. Well, they're probably in different names. They've been translated since then, but they've been named for a long time.
Yeah.
Probably by a guy who was half human, half goat. What do you think?
So you wanna be a hero, kid? Well, whoop-de-doo.
I'm not sure I'm down with Danny DeVito singing either.
No, I'm not at all. No, a kid is Zeus's. My answer is 2 words. Okay. Good job. Zeus had his son's back. Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to that before.
See?
You think that was Zeus then, huh?
Yep, because that's okay. So what he was doing right there was about to tell him, like, no way, dude. There's no way I'm about to help you. And he's like, my answer is 2 words. And then he got struck by the lightning by Zeus. And then he was like, oh, okay.
Right, right.
This is how we're going to play. Okay, I guess I'll help you.
And why again does Phil think he's a punk?
Just because he looks like a punk.
No,
like,
he doesn't.
Well, how you were like, well, why is he so skinny? Like, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. The guy broke his hand when he shook it.
That's true. You would
Right?
think that would have been enough.
That's a sign. That's a good sign. Like he's got a little something that you can't see.
But I mean, then again, like, look at him. Look at how well he's not training.
Phil is a lousy trainer.
This is true. Rule number 9.
Every movie needs a montage.
Demigods have reached the odds and ended up a mockery. That would like be me training. That's how I would do it. I'd like lose the princess and then be like, oh yeah. It's a work of heart. It's in you.
Oh, Karate Kid.
Yep. Now that's more like it.
Uh-oh, he's buff now.
Yep.
How long did that take?
So this has been like a few months. I'm pretty sure that they do it.
So, it's Wipeout. So he got mega buff in 2 months then, huh?
More or less. Keep pushing that envelope. You're my one last hope. So
Right. So, okay, again, he looks pretty invincible here, right?
Yeah, but like he's like a dumb farm kid, so he's still, you know, he's got a lot to learn.
What? Yeah, movie's over for me right here.
You're already out or what?
Well, no, I mean that he now. It seems like he's pretty much knows what he's doing. He's got all the skills. He's buff. He's invincible. He's got to do the heroic stuff now, right?
But he's not invincible. That's the point. That's why he still needs Phil's help, because Hercules is not smart when it comes to battling.
Right. Well, but that's what I mean. He has to do the acts of heroism still, the actual acts.
Correct.
I forget what they are, though. Oh, saving a damsel.
Yeah, that's my girl.
He's just going to go in hot.
Yep.
Oh, what a put down, huh? No, she's just a damsel.
I've got this. Have a nice day. Good job, Hercules.
Yep.
Weapon.
I thought that fish was going to start singing.
I would totally be Megara back in the day. Like, so unimpressed with all these Greek.
I can see you doing that for sure. Man.
What happened?
I don't know. I just feel like this is too silly. But what am I supposed to get with a Disney movie? They shouldn't have made this movie. So that's why I keep going back to that. Disney movies, like, that's part of the formula, is to be silly. This just isn't a silly story. So they're trying to craft silliness out of a situation that isn't inherently silly.
Right. It is technically a very serious situation.
What is that thing anyway?
A centaur, I want to say.
He's a little bald.
Yeah, he's pretty gross. I don't like him as far as, like, you know, bad guys.
Yeah, he's got a little what do you call it? What's the hair thing? A mullet. He's got a mullet.
Yeah, a total mullet with like a 5 o'clock shadow. Like,
Yeah.
what is that? Yeah, see, so Phil's yelling at him because he's like, come on, fool, you can't just, like, barrel in there.
Well, that's the thing, is that he's right in the sense that he can overpower anything that he faces. So who cares about strategy? He's the biggest, or not the biggest, but he's the strongest dude out there. Nobody's stronger than him, right?
That's true.
We're the strongest dude. The strategy is bash in head. Step
Use
1,
strength.
step 2, underpants. Step 3, profit. There you go.
Yeah. Are you always this articulate?
Meg is very like. What did I miss?
When she tells Hercules, she's like, well, you know how it goes. Men think no means yes, and yes means take me, I'm yours. And Hercules looks at Pegasus, and Pegasus shrugs his shoulders like, I don't know what the heck she's talking about, fool. That's human talk. I don't know about that. I don't know anything. I tie my own sandals and everything.
I was gonna say Meg is very much the 1920s doll. Like the gangster's girlfriend type.
Oh yeah, most definitely. That's why she's my favorite. She is so, like, top favorite of Disney female characters.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to do Megara for Halloween one year. I always see people do that costume, and it always looks so good.
Well, it wouldn't be a very hard one to do, I guess, right? You just have to get a pink dress and tie your hair up, right?
Yep.
That is pink, right? What is this? Thumper's evil twin?
Yep.
Oh, nope, it's Pain and Panic.
My little nutmeg.
Literally speak of the devil. Well, I guess he's not quite the devil, is he?
No, he is. That is the devil. That's what they're supposed to be like. Because that's why she sold his soul, and now he owns her soul, and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that thing you screwed up before?
Yep. Hercules. Ooh! Oh my god! So you took care of him, did you? Dead as a doornail. Weren't those
there
your
you go. See, right there, Pain and Panic should be toast. Time for new minions.
Yep. When all the guys were named Jason and all the girls were named Brittany.
What was life like back in the Roman days when you believed that there were gods in the sky that created thunder?
This is exactly what it was like.
You get it?
Yep.
Your job sucks, dude. Okay, that's a line from a movie.
You want to buy a sundial? I don't know. I learned a lot about like Greek things back in the day, and all the plays and how they started when I took
Yeah.
like this all seems pretty much on point. It seems pretty much like what life was like.
Well, I mean, it is true that a lot of your basic dramas today they all have their origins in these stories.
Yeah. Ah!
He's Sparta wouldn't have you, dude. You're too old. They kill all the weak babies and old men.
Yep.
A hero. See, again, why does everybody like give him grief? Like, you're not a hero. You're a stupid idiot, you moron. Like,
that's like one of my favorite parts, because if you listen when they all laugh at him, there's one voice in the background in particular, and she's like, "A hero," and she's so snotty. She's so freaking rude. You don't even know him, lady. God.
Right? They're so dismissive, and they have no reason to be. They don't know anything about these guys.
A hero.
Go get him, Phil.
What are you, crazy?
All right. You aren't given a chance, Hercules. You make your own chances. Get out there and do something.
Speaking of disasters.
I don't like that she calls him Wonder Boy.
Why?
I don't know.
Well, didn't you catch her why she said that earlier?
What do you mean?
Because she says it like when she first calls him, when he saves her. And then
Yeah.
she's trying to ask, like, okay, well, what's your real name? And he's like, and he can't say it. And then she teases him, like, oh, are you always this articulate? And then he finally spits out Hercules, and she's like, I like Wonder Boy better. Like,
well, but that's the thing, though, is that again, it's like it's another dismissive. I don't know why I'm trying to stand up for Hercules, but like, why you got to be rude? Don't call him Wonder Boy. That seems.
I mean, hey, man, the same reason that back fat just wants to be loved, like.
I guess.
Oh, we talked over my favorite part.
What's that?
One of the little boys goes, "Somebody call IXII."
But a bump.
It's too good. Come on,
But he said the word "call" though. There's no phones, so what's he?
Exactly, but that's why it's funny.
He's supposed to shout it.
Yeah, nobody's actually gonna call. So and just like there was no 911 back then. So.
And why are they just watching like it's a show?
Who, the townspeople?
The crowd, yeah, they're all in there like.
Because they're nosy. You know how people are. A car accident happens and they all gather around.
That's true.
Jeepers, mister. I was going for innocence. Way up for a little lady. Also,
See, he called her a doll.
Megara is one of the only characters with purple eyes. Did you know that?
You know what? I could not name a single person's eye color on this planet. So,
Really?
yeah, that doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, I think eye colors are cool.
Oh, I know. I'm wrong. I'm definitely wrong on this. I'm defective. I can't remember anybody's eye color. I don't notice that at all.
Do you know your own eye color?
I'm pretty sure I'm blue, like a dark blue, but yeah. Now that's the Hydra. The other thing was Cerberus.
Oh yeah. No, I was just gonna say, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. That's Hydra. When my brother was little, this was like his favorite scene. Oh my god.
Oh really?
Absolute favorite.
This one drives me nuts also.
He loves that creature, man.
This is such a tired trope in movies, not just Disney movies, but a lot of movies. Like Hellboy was one where you kill one and two grow in its place, kind of thing. And even the Hydra clan or whatever from the Captain America stories. Well, I guess he's all over Marvel, but the idea of if you kill one, two replace it,
right?
It seems insurmountable. And yet, how do you kill a thing that like, how do you get over that?
You explode it from the stomach.
But then why doesn't two more grow back?
Because it's exploded into pieces.
Well, but okay, so beheading him.
That still has like all his guts inside. They're all still able to work. You just need to rebuild your head.
It's very corporeal.
If you blow up all the guts, what are the guts just going to pick themselves back up and like create themselves into a stomach again? I don't think
that's like the exact opposite of Zombie Protocol, where you're supposed to shoot a zombie in the head. If you shoot him in the body, nothing happens.
True that. Well, that's why
I'm not saying that it has to be like the zombie
know your
thing.
enemies, man. You got to know your enemies.
But this just bothered me. Like, I feel like this is never ending. Like, what's the point? I'm just going to give up now. Forget it. You win. Game over.
Well, that's what Phil just did. Phil just handed him the sword and was like, deuces, bro.
Yep. So according to Sarah, the way to beat... So why does he keep chopping off their heads? He should have 6 heads now. Okay, let's see how many heads he's got. Oh, crap. You're right. He's got a lot of heads. Okay. So you got to go inside and blow him up from his intestines, huh?
Yes. Because, like, okay, look at he's dropping right down into the center right now.
Which, okay, I guess it doesn't matter which head.
Oh, but that's not how he kills him. I forgot. That's not even how he kills this creature.
I thought it was.
No, it's not how he kills him.
Well, what's he do? I forget too.
He's gonna boom, use his strength, whack, and
so why? I don't get it. So they should be able to still multiply from that.
Well, yeah, I got nothing for you.
And why do we think that a bunch of rocks would hurt Hercules?
No, he's not under the rocks. He's in the hand.
Even still,
yeah.
Of course he's alive.
Of course.
Please.
This movie's called Hercules, not the death of Hercules.
Well, they don't know that he's Hercules, really, right?
True that. They just think he's a dumb.
Or what Hercules is. Uh-oh. Word trickery by Phil again, and now Hades is pissed. Again. Okay, Hades. Time to pull out the big guns now, Hades. What are you gonna do now, Hades? What are you gonna do now? Oh, I know. You're gonna have Pain and Panic do something stupid again.
And cue the muses for another great song.
0 to hero. I never believed that Hercules was ever a 0, though.
And the nicest guy. 0, 0. He's a hero. From 0 to hero. He's a hero. Yes, indeed.
That one wasn't too bad.
Oh my god, this is one of my favorite parts.
Why can't Hades just do it himself?
Because I don't think that he wants Zeus to know what he's up to. Yeah, it's a scheme. He's setting it up. He doesn't want anybody to know he's a part of it. He's just setting it up.
Huh. You know what he should do is get better minions. I like that they're wearing his shoes. That's cool. I do like that.
And you're wearing his merchandise. Oh, yes. I wonder if I'm not throwing the right curves.
Oh, now you figured it out. Dude, it's always money and women. Always.
That's the answer to everything, or the like dissolution to everything.
See, he's very magical. He should be able to handle this without any problem. Do you know the story of her story at all?
Megara?
Yeah. I mean, beyond this movie, like it, in terms of the actual, her story in literature.
Negative.
Okay.
Oh, according to Greek mythology, she's the oldest daughter of Creon, who's the king of Thebes, and that's the town that they've been in this whole time.
Ah. So who was her boyfriend then? Because that's what he said. She sold her soul to save her boyfriend, and then her boyfriend left her for another babe. And here we go. This is one more reason why I'm not a fan of this story, is because the prize, it's kind of like Beauty and the Beast almost. The end result, the win at the end, is that he gets to be something that he's not now. You know, like he's going to be separate from the people that he supposedly represented. He's going to be above all that. Like Beast, she fell in love with a beast, and at the end he becomes a prince, and really she should be staying in love with the beast, right?
Right. Well, yeah, but don't you know how this ends?
I guess not. I thought it ended with him going up to hang out with the gods.
Oh, no.
That's the goal, at least, anyway, right?
That's his goal, but yeah. Just stay watching.
All right.
Look at who he's wearing. Disney Easter egg.
Oh yes, Simba, right?
Scar.
Or is it Scar?
Yeah.
Oh, he ruined it. Keep your toga on, pal. I like it. Oh, that's freaky. You know, Hercules is kind of a little bitch.
Kind of. A little
Right?
bit. Yeah. A little bit. That, like, when I was little, my brother used to watch this movie all the time, and that was the one thing that I would think about Hercules. Like, why do you like Hercules? He's lame.
Like, dude, you're ruling the world right now, and you're like, oh, I'm such a failure.
Woe is me.
Oh, come on, dude.
Like, Eeyore, like, if you don't like my present, you can
Yeah.
just take it back.
By the way, I don't believe that Hercules would ever be pigeon-toed either.
Isn't that so funny that that's...
Right? Because he's totally pigeon-toed through the whole movie, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, I think that honestly, I think they only do that to, like, emphasize the awkwardness.
Right. That's usually a girl's feature that they do in movies where that's the awkward feature for a girl. Like,
Right.
Bertie. See, there you go. Oedipus. That's an old story.
I know. I actually really enjoy that story. I read it in theater, and I really liked that
Oh,
one.
did you?
Yeah, I really liked that one. That's why I thought that joke was so funny. He's all, Oedipus? I mean, what was that?
You know, the story of Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker is very Oedipal.
Yes.
Except that's not his mother in that story; it's his sister.
Yes.
In that triangle.
Yeah. That awkward thing.
Yeah. See, look at him. Why is he? Come on, dude.
Look at it. My girl's like, oh my God.
Dude. Did he have 2 coins? Because how did that work? He throws 1 coin and takes out 2 arms.
He had 2.
That was 1 coin.
No, he had 2.
Nope. I'm like, she's not really trying to say that, is she? Or maybe he had a boomerang coin that turned around at the end and hit the other arm. Speaking of weak ankles, Hercules.
Get it? Cupid shot her, and she's all, hey.
Oh, yeah. Well, she was already in love with him, though.
Yeah, but okay, see, in a couple minutes, she's still trying to deny it. So that's why she looked down at Cupid like, you little jerk, I don't need your help.
Way to go, Phil.
That's my favorite part because it doesn't make any sense that a candlelight would just shine down on there.
That's true, huh?
And then Megra just like blows it out and then the candle goes out. That's it. Next time I drive. That face Hercules was making, that's like how I feel when I leave Disneyland after like a really good fresh movie. For rotten judgment, I guess I've already won, but no man is worth the aggravation. That's ancient history, been there, done that. I just want like a group of girlfriends that'll dress up as the muses with me for Halloween.
But they have to be like backup singers. They can't like party with you. They have to be behind you and supporting you the whole time.
Right, like I get to be the lead one with the big hair, and then
Yeah.
they get to be somebody else.
Good call. That's totally in vogue, right?
No, it's actually not. I've actually watched footage of the women who went into the studio to sing for the muses,
Yeah.
and they more or less tried to like design as close as they could to a lot of the chicks. So
What do you mean?
they look like their characters. The
Oh,
girls.
really?
Yeah. So it is not En Vogue. It is women.
Well, En Vogue's only what? There's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's only 4.
Yeah, there's only 4.
Yeah.
By the way, if I were to give you a name of a song right now, you could probably sing me an En Vogue song right now, couldn't you?
Yes, I could.
Nope.
Prejudice. Wrote a song, like to hiccup.
Oh my God! Stop it.
You know what? That's my mom's fault because no joke, I think I had to have been no more than like 6 or 7 years old, and she let me have her En Vogue cassette tape, and I had a cassette
Oh yeah.
tape in my room. So what do you think I listened to all the time?
Yeah, I don't blame you. I had a huge crush on those girls back in the day.
Like, no joke, Derrickson, I had a stack of Disney cassette tapes. I still remember all my Disney. I had Lion King, Hunchback of Notre Dame, like all these Disney cassettes, and then I had En Vogue.
En Vogue.
That just gives you a peek of what raised me and why I am the way I am.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, hey, what's up, Hades?
What's up, Hades? Yeah, she's over this.
Well, she can't just opt out. He doesn't. He owns her soul. It's not like you. I mean,
that's what he's all. Hold on, I must have a chunk of brimstone in my ear. What?
Yeah.
What? What? I own you.
There you go. Ironclad.
Yep. She forgot a little detail, you know. Medium well done.
You're darn right.
Yep. They always are, man. They always are.
Yep, the damage is already done, Meg. Are those Cinderella birds or
Sort of.
Snow White birds? Or yeah, Snow White birds.
Yeah, sort of, kind of. How can I come down when I feel so up?
Wow.
That's the look my dog gives me. Like, what the?
Oh no, it's a Pegasista.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear what I did? That's funny.
What did you say,
I said she's a Pegasista.
That's exactly what she is. Creepy.
Oops. Wow.
She's a fraud.
Yeah, he's totally obviously he's kidding.
Yeah.
Right? He's so very clearly kidding right now.
Oh, that always hurts my heart.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yep. That's it. Yep.
The damage is done.
Yep.
He's already starting to break up this couple.
Yep. I don't need you.
Put that on the checklist.
Yep.
Hero turns his back on the people that got him there.
Yep. Thought you were going to be the all-time champ, not the
More
all-time
like a
chump.
chump.
Lord of the Dead, how you doing? Like, I will say, if you were Hercules and this fool just came up to you, how would you be so, like, nonchalant?
Well, you wouldn't be.
Exactly. That
You'd
is.
be trying to put. Yeah, you'd be beating his ass up right now, wouldn't you?
Or running away. Like, what are you?
Well,
Why are you here?
we've already established that he's okay with weird
True that.
metaphysical stuff. A giant talking statue is his dad, so this should be no problem. Yeah, you can't fight Hades like this. He doesn't even have form, huh?
It's a possibility. It's a war, See, this is why I can't trust people.
Because they're Hades?
Yep. Trust issues.
Why would you? Yeah, he does not seem like the kind of guy that's going to be honest necessarily.
Right.
Like you're just gonna take Hades' word for it?
I would not make a deal with him.
He's blue, sharp, pointy teeth. His head's on fire. I don't know. He doesn't look like a nice guy. I probably shouldn't judge.
Yeah, but dude, I love Hades. One time at a comic book store, I found a little Hades figurine, and like I could not have bought it any quicker. No joke.
Yeah.
Jeepers, mister, you're real strong.
Here again, here's another clue. Oh, God, come on. Did she say she had nothing to do with it?
No, she's trying to explain to him, like, it's not what you think it was. Like, I had no choice.
The stars are aligned.
Yep. Boom! Opened up the cosmos. So that's where Zeus like had them all down there under the ocean, but now Hades is like, "What's up, guys? Time to wake up."
And we don't think that Hades or Hercules can take these guys on?
Well, that's what just happened right now. Hades had to make a deal with Hercules ahead of time. So he's like, "Look, fool, I captured Megara, and I'm going to do some bad stuff to her unless you give me all your strength. You give me your strength, nothing bad's going to happen to Megara." And so Hercules is a stupid sucker for Megara, so he's like, "All right, fine." So mind you, much like animals that have been caged up, all these fools are finally being released. So they're like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Yeah, this should be unbeatable here.
Right. Olympus.
Oh, I see. We got it's like the elements. We got the earth, the wind, and the fire.
Yep.
And the ice.
And then there's a Cyclops.
Can I say something? What was I gonna say? Well, I think if you're able to kill them with a key, pretty sure Hercules can beat him.
Oh, look at that. That's a glimpse in the life of what it's like on Mount Olympus.
Yeah, they just look down and like.
No, they were like lounging around.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, they do that every single day.
And then look at that fool's making like thunderbolts. That's his job. That's what he does all day. Got to send out those thunderbolts.
I'm pretty sure that these gods up on Olympus can handle the earth, the wind, and the fire, and the Cyclops, and all that.
Apparently not, because they're getting.
Why can't they handle this? They are, after all, gods, right?
Yeah,
humans, I get. Humans should be scared.
Well, I think that's why these creatures had to be locked up, because they're too big. The gods couldn't overpower them, so that's.
Well, how do they lock them up then?
I don't remember. That's what the beginning song talks about.
Oh, we should rewind it then.
Time to start the movie over, you guys.
Sorry, Fresh Baked. We're gonna start over. 1, 2, 3, go. He's all gray now.
Yeah, because he took away his strength, so he's like a total loser.
Yep. My poops are bigger than you, Hercules.
His eye goobers are bigger than Hercules.
I don't think so. Yeah, that did nothing at all, Zeus.
When he's got friends like you. Everyone's been captured. I've been captured. Hades, you're behind this? Oh, Hercules.
It's hacky Hercules.
Yeah.
That dude is fat.
You are not doing well at all. Oh my god, that's what I would look like after like my triple shifts.
How is he supposed to fight him if he doesn't have his powers?
I don't think Phil is really aware of that. He might not be aware of that.
He's going the distance. He's going for speed.
I love cake.
I'll bet you that's a song you don't know the words to. Oh, damn it.
Sorry.
I was going to see if you knew the words of that song.
Of course.
That's one of my favorite songs of all time.
Yeah, I love cake. No!
Come on, dude. Oh, she's 100% dead. 100% dead.
Hades, promise. Promised I wouldn't get hurt.
Is that why he's got his power?
Yeah, so Hades didn't obviously factor any like freak accidents. So he promised Hercules, yeah, dude, yeah. Nothing bad's gonna happen to Megara. Just give me your freaking strength. But because that thing just landed on Megara and obviously
I didn't get that before.
Yeah, then the promise was broken, so he instantly got his strength back. So I guess Hades is a man of his word when he shakes his hand.
Well, yeah, a metaphysical contract is gold.
Right.
Those
Right.
are unbreakable.
Yeah, so that's how that happened. That's why he gets it back, because she gets hurt.
But she's still 100% dead.
Yeah.
She should be anyway.
Yeah, no, she is. She's gonna die.
Very colorful.
I know, right? Yeah, Hercules. Yeah. That's like
So why are they all of a sudden emboldened? I don't understand.
they're what?
They were just able to shed their shackles. He didn't do anything. He cut the one guy's cuffs and that's it. I'm so confused.
I cannot explain that particular part to you. I don't know why that happens like that. Maybe just like his strength in general was enough to. I don't know.
Well, that's got to be it. I can't think of anything else. It's Oh. Yeah, where were you before? You threw those at those guys before, and they didn't do any damage at all. Now they're running.
Whoa. Oh. Dang.
No, that's creative.
Good job, Hercules.
That's something that a god on Olympus should be able to do.
Yes. All right. Woo! Good job, Hercules. Get it? He's dying to see her.
Yep. She should be dead already.
She's gonna die.
She's very pointy.
Yep. Even her hair.
Yeah. I mean, you could poke your eye out on that chin.
So yeah, the past, the present, and the future, anytime somebody's dying, they're out there clipping the string.
Oh.
No. No. She's so dead. Oh, man. Ooh.
Oh, boy.
Ooh.
Now, in Kingdom Hearts, the rule is that a hero has no powers in the underworld.
That is correct. As you will see right now, Hercules is not going to have any powers down here.
But Cerberus does, I guess.
He can just overpower them. Over strength. No!
Oh, yes. Mustn't do that.
Mustn't touch. Going twice. You stay. That won't be a problem, will it?
Well,
He's not like
oh
immune
dear.
to the underworld or anything.
Yeah. Here comes the string.
Oh no! One of my favorite lines.
Uh-oh.
What's the matter with these scissors? Dude, no joke. I have said that line for years.
Really?
For years.
Well, what's the matter with the scissors?
Exactly.
How come he was able to do that? Oh, did he earn his god stripes?
Yes, he did. Okay, I deserve it. Ooh, not the place you want to land.
Yeah, but that shouldn't be a problem for him.
If is good.
So is that how it works? If you go get the spirit form, you can just lay it on top of the body, and then they'll kind of do a mind meld, and everything's good?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works. There's totally no
Oh,
weird
cool.
zombie after effect at all.
Right. She doesn't like put her peanut butter and jelly on the outside of the bread now, like
No, not
going
at all.
forward, right?
No, she's perfectly back to normal. Purple eyes and everything.
Oh yeah, she does have purple eyes. Look at that. The love cloud.
I want to be on that cloud. Three cheers for the mighty Hercules. Can I just say that his mom is so pretty? Like, she has maybe one line in the whole movie, but she's so pretty.
Well, that's because women don't count in Disney movies, right?
Right, exactly.
Unless they're single mothers raising the hero.
Let's just put it this way. We're lucky Hercules even has a mom. Like,
I know, right? This is one of the few movies that has an actual mom and a dad.
and not only that, he has two moms because he's got that other set of parents that raised him.
Yeah. Hey, didn't Pocahontas have a mom and a dad too?
She only has her dad.
It's okay. There you go.
Did you hear what he said?
No, I missed it.
A hero is not measured by the size of his strength, but by the strength of his heart.
I don't believe that at all. I believe it's totally a measure of his strength.
Negative.
You can take a tape measure right around his biceps,
No.
and the bigger the bicep, the better the hero you are.
That's not a
Yep.
hero. No, it's not a hero.
Of course he's going to choose you, Meg. I'll pass.
A life without Meg.
But he's so shiny. Sarah, look how shiny he is.
They'll fix it. Don't worry.
What are they gonna? They're gonna unshiny him?
Yep. Boom.
Oh no, he's better shiny.
Got a shot from the mountain tops.
What? You know, and there's another checklist item, something small, but the wisecracking sidekick always gets a girl in the end. It's usually an unattractive one.
Yeah.
It's like one of the side characters that's just kind of been hanging around in the background for a while.
Yep. That's Phil's boy. Every night a star is born and bright a star is. Begin on the cold dark night. Yay!
Well, there you go, Fresh Baked. Our first commentary. I'd like to know if you think that my opinion is more correct than Sarah's, because if it isn't, then you're incorrect. And that my opinion is correct.
I would just like everyone to remind David how wrong he was throughout the whole film, and how great of a movie Hercules is, and why everybody should love it and watch it like all the time.
And by the way, wasn't Hercules voiced by the guy from Friends? One of what's her name's boyfriends?
No. Oh, maybe one of the boys. I just know
Tate Donovan. Is it Tate Donovan?
No, it's Chris Sarandon. I'm pretty sure that's who voiced him.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking of at all.
No, I'm pretty sure it's Chris Sarandon.
Oh, okay.
And then the girl who plays Megara, she's actually in another like Disney Channel movie that they used to play all the time.
Not a big actress, she is, right?
Yeah, not big, but yeah, she's been in other Disney movies. I can't think of.
Well, anywho, that was fun. Sarah, we'll do this again sometime. I actually, you know what I think I want to do is I want to do Phantom Menace. I feel like I want to rip that movie apart in an audio commentary. That seems like fun.
I think we could do that.
Yeah. But okay, thanks for watching Fresh Bake or listening, whatever it is that you. Well, you kind of. I hope you watched this too, because it wouldn't make any sense if you just listened only.
Gotta watch it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys around next time. Until then.
Bye, Fresh Baked.
Bye, Fresh Baked. Oh, and Fresh Baked and stuff.
Fresh Baked.